Today we're going to make a quick and easy treat Nestle Toll House cookie using cookie dough that's already been mixed and then comes from the dairy section. And we're going to use a 6-inch cast iron pan. This is a nice little pan, but it makes a giant size cookie. So all we're going to do is open the container and start scooping out the cookie dough into the 6-inch pan. We're going to bake it at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes. Okay, we're going to scoop out a couple nice big spoons full of cookie dough. And it's still refrigerated and it's a little bit hard, so we're just going to break it up a little bit in this pan. And as it starts to bake in the oven, it'll spread out. Alright, so something like this, just bust it up a little bit so that it can spread out easily when it starts to get warm. Alright, this is the Go Wise USA, and it's a nice toaster oven, but it allows you to cook under pressure. So we're going to set the valve to the seal position. We're going to cook it under pressure. We're going to bake it for 40 minutes, and the temperature that we're going to use is 350 degrees. And we'll start it up. Now, I did put the pan in without preheating, but we'll be okay. It'll come up to pressure and start baking. And we'll check it every now and then. But the pressure function on this oven makes it go a little bit quicker than in the regular oven. You could also make this nice big cookie in a cast iron pan in the toaster oven without using pressure, but just moves it along a little faster, which is nice. Okay, here's the cookie baking. It's almost finished. I'm about to see the pressure come out of the oven. It's set on the oven is still on a seal mode, and it will release the pressure in a few minutes, and it'll be nice and golden brown. There we go. Now this happens, it lets the pressure out a few minutes before the end of the cooking time. So I'm just going to change the vent to let all the pressure out as it finishes up. Once the pressure escapes, you can actually open the door and you can peek in there. Maybe you can see a little better how nice and golden brown this is. What a nice cookie. Alright, let's get it out and let it cool off a little bit. And then when it's cooled, we'll release it from the pan and make another one. This is a great size cast iron pan. My son Josh and his girlfriend Jamie gave me this for Christmas. I think we were thinking we would make eggs in it, but I'm finding we can make a lot of things in this size pan, just perfect for snacks and small little meals. Okay, we'll let it cool off and then take a look at it. Alright, while it's still warm, I'm just going to take a knife and run it around the edge just to make sure that everything's loosened up that we can touch. There's enough butter in this cookie to make sure that it'll come off the bottom as soon as it gets a little bit harder from cooling off. Alright, so I'm going to let it sit now, and then we'll flip it over and get it out of that little pan. Okay, I'm going to cover the pan with a plate. I'm just using a little paper plate, and we're going to flip it over. And then remove the pan, which is still a little bit warm, but we want to serve a warm cookie. And there's the cookie. Now if we want to turn this right side over, let's flip it again. So now we use the plate again for another one. Alright, look how nice. Looks beautiful. It's warm. You could serve this with ice cream on it, or maybe cut it in quarters, share it. I think this Nestle Toll House mix is a nice thing to keep in your refrigerator. You can make snacks instantly and save you the time of cooking a whole batch of cookies when you really were just craving one. Well, hope you get a chance to try this. You could even serve it in the cast iron pan with some ice cream on top. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you liked the instant cookie idea.